Good morning, Kern County. 6:15 now here on your Wednesday morning. Taking a look back at yesterday's almanac, we had a high temperature in Bakersfield of 90 degrees, nearly 10 degrees cooler than our seasonal average for this time of year. As you know, we've had this cooling trend for the past couple of days, and it's made for some beautiful morning temperatures. Take a look at this right now. 65 degrees in Bakersfield, 40s in some of our mountain communities, 47 right now in Pine Mountain Club, 51 over in Tehachapi, and mainly 50s and 60s for the rest of Kern County at this hour. Now into the afternoon, we are expected to still be on the warmer side here in Bakersfield, but again, very similar to yesterday as we continue to welcome in this cooler air that's been pushing into California over the past couple of days. That continues into the afternoon today. Around 82 degrees by lunchtime, and then briefly warming into the low 90s through the afternoon with clear and calm conditions here in the valley, and everybody on track for a beautiful day with below average temperatures. We're really hanging on to that below average. We don't get to celebrate that very often in late July, as you know, typically our hottest month of the year. 70s in the mountains today, 80s and low 90s over in the valley, and 80s and 90s over in the Kern River Valley as well. Mainly 90s through the desert neighborhoods, still below 100 degrees in China Lake and Ridgecrest. Very good news for eastern Kern County. Less good news is that wind is still hanging on for another day. As that cooler air pushes into California, likely to feel that breeze in eastern Kern County, mountain and desert neighborhoods, and on the west side hills of the valley as well. Gusts between 20 to 25 miles per hour are expected. Calm winds are likely here on the valley floor, though. So getting set up for a beautiful morning and beautiful afternoon here in Bakersfield. Here's a closer check at your dog walking forecast for this morning. Really a nice morning to get outside. Like you saw, those temperatures are just gorgeous today. Before we get into the afternoon, of course, it will warm up as we get that sun really heating us up. But again, briefly reaching 90 degrees into the afternoon. Hanging on to temperatures in the low 90s for the next couple of days, even could fall into the high 80s by Friday and Saturday. Really nice heading into the weekend. Early next week brings that more typical summer heat. It's building back in Monday and Tuesday, likely to get close to 100 by the end of next week. But again, we still have several days with this slightly cooler weather on deck. Mainly in the 80s for the KRV for the next couple of days heading into the weekend. Mountain communities in the 70s and 90s over in the desert before, again, everybody likely to warm back up early next week.